Alright, so what's going on, guys? Fuck you here. And today, we have the tier list of YouTubers. This is just a pre-made list. I didn't make this one. This has a few YouTubers on it. Some of them I recognize, some of them I don't. There's enough of them that I recognize that I'm just gonna, put the ones I recognize off this. But I'm probably gonna edit some more in. Just because there's a few I want to talk about that I don't see on here. Yeah, so this is YouTubers I could beat in a fight. Now, guys, this is just a joke video. All right, don't go out and be like, oh yeah, Kiwi said he could beat you in a fight. Don't do that, okay? I'm just messing around, okay? I have no intentions of actually harming these people. I don't really care about harming these people. This is just a fun video I wanted to make, alright? iDubbbz. iDubbbz' whole channel is basically him just like, crapping on people, well, maybe not necessarily crapping, but, criticizing people, stuff like that. He does some stuff that's just not really sanitary, but let's be honest, I can take iDubbbz in a fight, like, he is definitely a cock. Joel, I would lose to Joel, and the reason I would lose to Joel is, he's like 23, but he sounds like he's like 42. And that's because, he smokes. So he's just like that one guy who's just, way more powerful than he should be. It's Filthy Frank, motherfucker. It's Filthy Frank, bitch. Let's get some pussy tonight. But no, in all seriousness, Filthy Frank, he has some powers. I'm gonna put it in, he's way physically weaker than me, but he has some magic. So I'm gonna put it in even tier. Onision, I could. Let's be real for a second. Onision's a pussy. I could take Onision. Anthony. Okay, I've seen a lot of Smosh videos, and I could say without certain I could take out Anthony. I'm assuming this is the modern Smosh because I have Anthony here. So modern Smosh, I could probably take out, Ian too, but, it's I could probably take them all out, honestly, but, it's 5 people, so I'm definitely going to give him the minus, because it's 5 people, where it's a 5v1. SS Sunday, I've seen the Among Us fart bomb video, I'm not messing with SS Sunday. Yeah, everyone I just don't know, again, I'm just not going to include, some people, these channels I recognize, right, but, I don't really think, oh, yeah, I could probably beat, Saber Spark in a fight. Part of the week doesn't look like much, but I feel like once he gets pissed off, he's always just so calm. I feel like once he just gets pissed off, it's you're done. But I don't really know about that. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't really saying anything. Yeah, Jaden Animations, right? She looks pretty physically weak. But I feel like she's someone you don't want to fuck with, because I've seen I feel like she probably is really good at fighting for some reason. I don't know why I get that vibe from her, but I get the vibe that she'd probably kick my ass. Then again, just look at her. Yeah. But at the same time, we gotta be fair here. She probably knows how to fucking fight. PewDiePie's buff as hell. I don't know if he's really good at fighting, but he's buff as hell. So I'm gonna, for kind of opposite reasons than Jaden Animations, I don't think PewDiePie is really good at fighting, but he's buff as hell. He's definitely stronger than me. All right, Logan Paul. See, Logan Paul, I'm actually gonna put him in the same boat as PewDiePie. I feel like he can't fight for anything, right? But at the same time, the guy's ripped. Credit's due, the guy's ripped. Popular MMOs would absolutely destroy me in a fight. I don't know if you've seen Popular MMOs, in real life, but the guy is absolutely ripped. All right, I am convinced, most people could not be Popular MMOs in a fight. He probably doesn't get in a lot of fights, because he's a cuck. But, he's so buff, I don't even think it matters. I feel like if he gets, one good punch in, I get a one-way ticket to hell. So, definitely wouldn't fuck with Popular MMOs. Okay, so I think me and Ralph the Movie Maker are pretty even. Even if he is a little bit physically weaker than me, he probably knows more about fighting than me. So, yeah, I think that'd be a fair fight. Jake Paul. Okay, Jake Paul's actually, trained in fighting. and apparently, he is a pussy. But he is trained at fighting, so gotta be fair here. Like, I definitely lose to him. Oh, Leafy, Leafy probably is just like an average guy. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's like iDubbbz where it just like always win against him. Like, I feel like I would have the advantage over Leafy, but I don't feel like it would be equal. I feel like I would win most of the time against Leafy, but he probably has a chance against me. Pyrocynical. Yeah, I could probably take Pyrocynical. I mean, I don't know. I just get the sense I could take him from his videos. I don't know. He might be in the same tier as Leafy, but for now, I'm just gonna put him in the win tier. Mr. Beast. I feel like it would be a fair fight because I feel like we're both like physically the same strength. Maybe I could put it in plus tier because I don't think Mr. Beast would really like fighting people. But at the same time, like, I feel like if he had to fight someone, he would absolutely, he'd fight someone. So, I think I'm just going to put him in equal tier. He also might do some crazy stuff, so I could even put it in, like, minus tier. So, just to be safe, I'm going to put it in, like, equals tier. Nathaniel Bandy. I'm going to put him in the same tier as Leafy. Just because I feel like he's the exact repeat of. So, what I said about Leafy also applies to him. Oh, Diamond Bolt. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about Diamond Ball. Like, you think he's one of the guys you do? He's probably, I don't know. But I'm just gonna have to come back to Diamond Ball because I don't really know if I would put him in plus or equal tier. I'll put him in equal tier because I don't know if I would put him like if I'd have the advantage or not. Or if he would. So I'll just put it in equal tier. Judging from his videos, he's probably a bigger guy than I am. But he's probably smaller than he looks, right? Okay, imaginary axis. I'm gonna put in the same again. It's like same tier, so same principles apply pretty much. There's like okay, I might probably be okay, but you can't be sure. Charmax, I think it could be Charmax just because I want to kick the shit out of Charmax. Fucking hate his content. He's probably horrible at fighting. Like, let's be real for a second. Okay, Markiplier. Gotta keep it real. I feel like Markiplier doesn't get into hasn't been in any fights in his entire life, right? But he is buff as hell. For like pretty much same reason PewDiePie's in minus tier. Markiplier's in minus tier. Okay, let's see. All right, so yeah, I think that's everyone I want to actually include from this tier list. This is everyone I'm actually like sure of. I see some other channels here recognizing like JonTron and Grain, I recognize them, but I don't really know how I would fight them, or like what would happen. Oh, Jacksepticeye. He's like, I feel like Jacksepticeye. I would say same thing as Jade Animations, right? Like, because the guy's just so energetic. Like, I feel like he knows how to fight. Like, I feel like. Plus, I'm pretty sure he works out, so. Actually, he's probably leaning closer to I wouldn't have a chance against him, but I feel like I have a chance against him. So Vsauce. Like, I don't think I've ever thought about fighting Vsauce before. Honestly, I don't know if Vsauce would be here or here, so I'm just gonna leave him. Because it's one or the other. It's not like, I might have a chance against him. It's not like, we're probably even. Not either he destroys me or I destroy him. Okay, so we're just going to go to Paint.net. We're going to screenshot the image. And then we're going to add everyone that, I wanted that before. Alright, so you see right here, this is, I don't know if I made myself enough room for this, but this is Paint.net. So, we're just going to get the YouTubers, that weren't on this original list, that I still want to talk about, right? Alright, so next up is Critical. And the thing is with Critical, he looks like freaking, Jesus. Anyone gets it? Reputation, he looks like Jesus. And he looks really buff. He probably exercises all the time, man. But at the same time, I feel like he's never been in a fight before, right? Like, he probably never fights anyone. He's probably, most buff people don't actually fight people because they're buff. I feel like that applies perfectly to Critical. But at the same time, he is way stronger than me. At least he looks way stronger than me. Like, I might be completely wrong. Like, I feel like Critical's, like, he's probably not going to watch this video. But let's say he does. He's probably going to be like Just pull his shirt off. But definitely gonna have to put him in minus tier for now. Like based on the evidence that we have. Alright, next is EDP 445. And I'm gonna put him in minus tier. And the reason for that is like physically I feel like it just outclasses him every single way. But at the same time, he weighs like 500, I don't know, he weighs more than 500 pounds, right? Like 7,000 pounds, like just beluga whale, just has to be moved in by crane. But honestly, I think, okay, let's cut the crap for a minute. I was trying to make fun of him, but let's cut the crap for a minute. Like, he weighs enough that I'm surprised he can walk, right? Like, he weighs a lot. So I feel like if he could just, like, maybe sit on me or, like, push me into a wall, like, I feel like he'd be able to kill me. So that's why I'm only going to put him in plus. Even though, like, if it came down to, like, just throwing hands, no way I'm, like, losing it. Alright, next is BHD. And if BHD's story times are real, he's definitely in the lose tier. Like, there's no way I'm fighting him. Like, if he survived all that, he's not surviving. I'm like, he's surviving me. But I feel like they're greatly exaggerated. So, he's not in the lose tier. But at the same time, like, from what he even talks about in those stories, like, he clearly knows a thing or two about fighting. And he's probably pretty physically strong. Like, he doesn't look like, that pathetic. So definitely gonna have to put him in the minus tier. See, so next up is, Gura. And, you may be like, oh, she's a shark. You're not gonna be able to beat... Okay, sharks are pretty easy to beat in the fight, actually. There's several ways to fight a shark. Several ways to beat a shark. So I'm confident I can beat a shark, right? People are just scared of sharks, because of Jaws. Okay, sharks... So, definitely would be able to beat Gura. Alright, since we had a Gura, next up is Mori. And... Yeah, I don't even need to explain this. Like, you're not beating Death in a fight. Okay, I don't care who you are. Like, if Death comes to your house and is like, hey, it's time for you to die. It's time for you to die. Honestly, I might want to move Blasphemous HD, because he has definitely been in a fight. He did actually grow up in the hood. He's probably seen at least some things. Again, no, like, you watch BHD story times, they're exaggerated, right? He hasn't actually seen anything to the extent he's seen them in. He says he's seen them in, but he's probably seen some stuff. You know what? Because even if BHD stories are exaggerated, he's gotta know something I don't. Alright, so next up is Birdman. And from what we've seen of Birdman, we haven't seen a lot of his face. But we've seen that he is kind of muscular. He works out regularly, and he's plays basketball. So for those reasons alone, I'm gonna have to put him in minus. Like, we don't know how good he is at fighting, but going to say he has the edge over me. I'm not tough. Like, he's probably gonna probably misranked a few of these actually. But alright, so next up is Review Tech USA, and like, you'd think he's in the same boat as EDP, but no, he weighs considerably less than EDP, and he's actually lost a bunch of weight. So, but he's still overweight, so yeah, he is definitely a win tier. Alright, next up is Dashi, and I'm definitely gonna have to put Dashi in the minus tier. You know what I mean? Because Dashi, because I don't think Dashi works out all that much, or anything like that. But he's so, I feel like he's in the same boat as Jacksepticeye, right? Like, he's kind of, only he's chubby and Jacksepticeye's, like, really skinny, like a toothpick. Definitely same boat. Yeah, so I think that's everyone I want to include. I mean, obviously, I can include a bunch of VTubers on here.
You wanna know what happens when you cheat on me?
But, I feel like, you guys will get the point after a while. I'm not putting every VTuber on here. So this is everyone. I think this is a good list. So be sure to like the video if you liked the video. And be sure to subscribe. Because I need subscribers.